Hey guys, I'm S.H.E and welcome to S.H.E University. Today I want to teach you how to go from a day look to a night look in a few easy steps. So let's get into it. So first we're going to do brows, and brows are so important. It's because it sets the standard for your look. Now brows should last you the entire day, but you may need to touch up throughout the day or before you go to your second event. Good thing the 3-in-1 brow allows you to do is you have 3 different looks in one pen. So first we're going to start with just sculpting our brow, and my brow hairs are pretty dark, and so right now what I'm going to do is just mimic my natural brow hairs. So I'm going to go in with a black color. I would not recommend for you to do shading with black because when you shade you want to do very light. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. So first we're going to start with just creating those lines. So I have my brows already groomed. So you want to take your spoolie and you just want to brush your brows upward to make sure they're going straight up, and then I'm going to outline my brow very lightly, and I'm going to create the shape that I want for my brow. So very simple. After you have the shape, you're going to turn your brow pencil straight up and down vertically, and then you're going to try to create brow hair strokes. So at the very top, you want to be very light and create brow hairs. It's all an illusion. Yep. So once you have your desired look, go over to the other brow and do the same thing. So it's important to remember that brows are cousins, they're not sisters. They're not gonna line perfectly, but try your best to make sure they're even across. So now I'm going to do a little trick. I'm gonna switch brow colors. Now I'm gonna go in with my dark brown and I'm gonna fill in my brow even more. That's gonna create a beautiful, subtle transition to where it's not so bold and it doesn't give that like Sharpie look, you know what I mean? So once you feel like you've pretty much filled it in, take your spoolie and just make sure you're blending out any harsh lines that you see. And you do that by just brushing upward into the product so it all blends together. After that, what I like to do is take a fluffy brush, dip it in a little bit of either translucent powder or foundation powder, blend out your brows. Right on the tip where the inside is, blend that out. So that way it gives like a smooth transition into your brows. Lastly, you want to take the end of your brow pencil, open it to where you see the brow gel, and this is the key that's gonna keep your brows in place all day. It's gonna make sure those brow hairs don't get out of control. Go back in with your spoolie and just blend that product into your brow. And that's it, you're done. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. So today I'm gonna do just a basic transitional color for my daytime look, and I'm going to use a medium brown shade for my lid, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Except for the corner, I'm gonna leave that alone. So we wanna just put all that over our lid. Very light with it. Right now I'm just brushing into my crease, and that's my guideline. Then just tapping the product everywhere and blending it out. So you can already see a little bit of contouring on my eyelid. So now I'm going to go with a deeper brown, and on the crease of my eye is where I'm going to put the deeper brown. You can blend the corner out. And that's it. Take another fluffy brush that's clean, and you're just gonna blend. Blending is the key for eyeshadow. If you're blended, there's really no wrong way to do it. Lastly, I'm going to take my foundation color, and I'm going to put it right in the center all the way to my tear ducts, and I'm going to blend that in. Very, very simple. Okay, now I'm going to take my eyeliner here, and I'm just going to line my eye. The key to lining your eye is you want to lift your lid a little bit and look down into your mirror. That way when you open your eye, you don't have a very thick line of eyeliner. You want to gradually add more and more and more. So that's the key to putting on eyeshadow. But this pen is so pointed and so precise that you can get in the smallest cracks. So let's get into that. So like I said, I'm looking down into my mirror. You can lift your lid, but if you're a pro, just look down. That should help. And lift your eyebrows, actually. Lift your eyebrows, look down into the mirror, and add your liner. Now you're all done. You're gonna add some mascara and then boom, you're done. But I put mine on already. So now I'm going to move on to my lips. This is definitely my favorite part. Today I'm doing something very natural, but I usually do a pop of color. So I'm gonna start with my brown and I'm going to line my lips with that using the Lip Duo. So these are non-transferable, but only the lipstick. So what I like to do is on top of my liner, go over it with my lipstick. That way it lasts all day as well. Rub your lips together, and now I'm going to add a limited edition color, this little shimmer right here, and I'm going to put that right on top. Flop, and I'm ready to go. So this is my daytime look. So now we're done with work, we've done what we had to do. Now let's jump into the nighttime look. So first thing you want to do is remove your lipstick if it's still there. Most likely it will be. So I'm going to use my makeup wipe remover. And the cool thing about this, guys, is that it is not only great for the desktop, but if you look at the back, you can also take the bottom off like this, and then you can throw this little packet inside your purse if you need to do your makeup on the go. But if you're doing it at home, I love these because you can just pull them out like tissue. So you want to remove your lipstick. I'm so sad to see you go. Don't worry about taking it completely off. Just as long as you have most of it off, it's fine, because we're gonna throw some lipstick on top of that. Now we're going to go into the eye, and we're going to create a little sultry look. So I'm going to take my darkest brown, and on the ends of my eye is where I'm going to place the eyeshadow. So I'm just pressing that in, being very precise about where I want this eyeshadow color. And I'm going to create somewhat like a C into the crease of my eye. And then I'm going to just blend that into the existing color that I already have, making sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, you can already tell the difference from day to night. I'm going to do the same on my other eye. Moving up into the crease, then back down into the eyeliner. Okay, once you're done with that, you want to take a flat brush like this and put a little bit of shimmer into the inner corner of your eye, and you're just gonna press it. The important part to follow about that is to make sure that it doesn't go above your crease. So stay right below your crease. And you're just going to press that into your eye. You press and you stop right in the middle of your eye, making sure not to go into the darker shadow that you just put. So once you have that, you're going to take a small brush like this, if you have it, or a flat brush like this, and you're going to put the dark eyeshadow underneath your bottom lash. So I don't go all the way to the corner. I stay right pretty much like the middle of my eye, all the way over, and blend it into my shadow. Now I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out. Making sure everything is seamless. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just clean up the sides of my eyeshadow with translucent powder or foundation powder. Now I'm going to reapply my eyeliner. Eyes are done. It's giving it's giving smizing. Now this is the fun part because you can really choose any color for your lips. Because we did so much drama on the eye, I'm gonna be bold and I'm gonna do a red. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm doing a red. And I'm going to, of course, ombre it out. But right on top of the previous lipstick that I had, I'm going to go and line my lips with the red. Now I'm going to take the same shimmery color from earlier and add that to a brush. and put that in the middle of my lips. And blend it out. Look how gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is actually my first time doing this, and I'm like really in love. Now you just want to spread that all. It was just a little too much shimmer. I was like, ugh. And there you have it, a simple transition from day to night using only a few of S.H.E Beauty Defined products. Listen, if you have any questions or tips, be sure to go to our website, sheuniversity.com, and join our community where there's a lot of women just like you that have great comments, insights, and questions, and I'll be eager to answer them. Thank you for watching.